Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for April 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, Monday through Thursday. Now, I am going to be using my Radley Valentine deck. I will for the main reading. This is just the introduction. This is my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and I will pull one from my Guardian Angel cards, and I will finish up by pulling one with my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, for this overview, the introduction, and I will put in the timestamp so you can jump over this introduction, but I hope you watch it at least once, because I do an overview of what's going on in the universal energies. I will use my Waite Rider original tarot cards, and then I will pull one from the Good Tarot, Colette Baron Reed. Okay, now let's see what we've got going on. Now, this week we have Saturn is still in Aquarius. It will be for a good, I think it's 10 more months. We do have Jupiter that is in Pisces right now. Pluto, of course, Capricorn. We have Mercury that is in Aries right now also. So Venus, which has been in Aquarius, is transitioning on the 5th to Pisces. Now, Venus has had a rough couple of weeks lately, and so, there was a lot of rough energy all around her. So now she's taking a vacation. She's taking a spa day or a spa week. So this is actually going to help to rejuvenate her energy, and it will help to calm that part of us, the relationship, the romantic side, the emotional side, help to calm that part down a little bit more so. However, we have Mars in Aquarius, and it will actually be, it will be conjunct. So like I said, Venus goes into Pisces on April 5th. Mars will be conjunct with Saturn, also in Aquarius. So we have that Aquarius energy with some very intense planets, okay? Because Mars is very intense, Saturn is very intense. Mars with Aries sees very clear directions on what he wants. Mars is a very, masculine energy. Saturn, also masculine energy, wants what he wants also. However, he's willing to wait for it. He's willing to wait for that right time. So that Mars is pushing forward a little bit, and Saturn is kind of trying to hold Mars back. So there's going to be some friction there. There's going to be some problems with that. So, so just, expect. I would actually say if that was happening, what did I say, on the 5th? I would say that that's going to be from the 4th until at least the 8th, that there's going to be some emotional times. Try to try to hook into the Venus energy, because she's going to be chilling a little bit. And, just try to connect with that, okay? So overview energy, here we go. I should put my glasses on because it does help me to see. We have, these two are reversed. These two are sword energy. Sword energy is our Aquarius energy, our Gemini, and our Libra thought processes, making some plans, hearing some news. So now we have the Ace of Swords, so that's a 1. So we have that 1, new beginning, new start. Ace of Swords has some information that we might not necessarily agree with, we might not necessarily understand. There's a challenge with the information that's coming through. There's, and again, remember, the Swords is making plans, but it's also hearing news. So there could be some, challenging information that's going to be happening that we're going to be hearing soon during this period of time. Now, the interesting part is we have, again, the 4 of Rods or Wands, which is our Aries, which we're in, Leo, Sagittarius, and that's our fire signs, our passionate, burning, determined, committed energies. And the 4 is actually very much leadership. It has stability. It also has organization. So whatever the news is, this is about celebration. This is about celebration. So it's interesting. Are we going to be celebrating this challenging news? Is this going to be a release or relief to us? Now, so there's something going on between this two, because this is, again, a celebration. A lot of times this has to do with weddings, births, something that just brings a lot of joy to people. Now we come to this one, reversed. Reverse cards to me has a little stronger energy. And now we have our sneaky snake. Many of you know about the sneaky snake. He's been showing up many times over during the last, the last couple, well, for a while he's been doing this. So we have 5. 5's about change, positive or negative. And this one, again, this one's sneaky snake. The only thing about sneaky snake is he's not necessarily doing anything, but he's planning. There's planning here, okay? So he's got the 3, he's not really taken the 3 swords away. He's not really moved, but you know that he's not necessarily planning something good for these other 2 or if there's more, okay? But he is planning. So there's sneaky snake with some planning there. I think I need to pull 2 more cards for this to maybe we can clarify a little bit more, because this is, of course, we've been in an interesting times. The proverb, may you live in interesting times. It's an old Chinese proverb, I believe. So here we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Okay, 1 and 2. So we've had the swords, we've had the fire energy, air energy, and fire energy. Let's see what we have here. Oh, we have cup energy. Now we have a 2. 2s are coming together. 2s are some decisions. But the cup energy is very much a romantic energy, is a partnering energy, is a loving energy. It's an emotional energy too. It is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It is fluid energy. There's a spirituality here too. So whatever this is, there is a coming together, because remember, we're doing this for the world. We're doing this for the overview. So there is coming together. There is a joining together energy here. Next card is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, again, Page is underlying energy, because all the court cards have an underlying energy. Page is about work, is earth energy. It is pentacle energy. It is, Capricorn. It is Taurus. And remember, there's some things going on. Mercury's going to be going into Taurus soon, so there could be some very frank speech at that time. It could be very down to earth, truth telling truth type of energy there. The Page of Cups, so that we have that earth energy, work, job, career. And again, we have cups, again, that water energy. And this is quizzical. This is kind of like, so what's next? What do we do with this? So whatever this is coming around, we might like the news, but what really does it mean? What does it matter? What do we do with this news? What are we supposed to do? So this is, I kind of get, even though this is a good partnering, I get this quizzical, like, so what? What does this mean? What does this mean to me? What does this mean to me in the long run, in the short run? Does this help put gas in my tank? Does this put food on my table? Does this put a roof over my head? So this is kind of like, and what happens next type of energy. Let's go one more card. And here we go, the 7 of Pentacles, that pentacle energy again, that earth energy. And this 7 is a divine umbrella, divine intervention, divine interference sometimes. And this is saying, just wait it out, you are prepared, or the world, there is a preparation that's been going on for whatever this is. So we go from the challenging information, many people, or many people will rejoice. We still have to watch out for sneaky snake. There is people coming together. So what do we do with the information? How do we go forward? And then the 7 of Pentacles says, we're ready. We're ready. You prepared. We are prepared. Okay, so this looks interesting energy for this weekend. Let's go on and with the Good Tarot, Colette Baron Reed. Okay. And remember too, we are prepared. We are light workers. We are, so this could be, we're prepared. So are we to be activated? Many of us have been feeling as if we are being activated. Okay, here we go. Justice, the Justice card. We have that 1-1 energy. New beginnings, new beginnings. 10, transition. 1, 0. 0 is God's source energy. 1 again. So we have 1-1, justice. Well, you know what? This is a this is a major arcana. So justice. We'll leave it at that. Okay? Interesting. Very interesting, I think. Okay. So, interesting beginning, interesting introduction. I hope you do watch this at least once. In the meantime, too, why don't you, before I start the main readings, why don't you like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. I have been, every time my computer upgrades or updates or does whatever it says, where you have to do the restart, my sound goes a little bit wonky. So I hope I've adjusted the sound. Again, too, I don't know why some people can hear the videos and why some people can't. That's nothing to do with my sound on this, but hopefully I'm in stereo again. Anyway, why don't we start our readings now? And hello to my Aries and happy birthday. So there's some interesting energies going on in your sign. Besides being the first of the astrological year, and then the planets, they are going all direct, but they're going in and out. They're going in and out of each other. They're getting really close, then they go a little bit further. So interesting stuff. Okay, a couple of cards have already fallen out. We have Michael, which is sword energy. Sword energy is what we talked about, the Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini energy. All of these are actually reversed, so it is a strong energy for you. We have twos. Twos are decision making. Sometimes it's like, do I go this way, that way, choices to make, coming together. Michael, though, is your thought processes, is possibly hearing news. So there is some decisions that have to be made. You know what you need to do. You're really, by not making a decision, you are already making a decision not to make that decision. But the thing is, the decision isn't going to go away. So the interesting part is we have the Chariot that's right next to it. And that is a 7, divine umbrella, divine number, divine intervention, interference. The Chariot means that whichever decision you do make, whatever choice you make, it will be the right one. The Chariot, besides being very fast action, to me, I'm always it's like, whew, real quick stuff. It's also about victory. It's also about achieving, too. Now, the Chariot is also about letting, kind of like let go and let God energy, just kind of hands off the wheel. Someone take the wheel for me energy here. So there's a decision to be made. You know what the decision is. You've been avoiding it maybe for a little bit of time. It's time to step up to the plate and decide, what are you going to do? So the Two of Michael, it will all be better if you just make a decision. Over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. I really don't feel the compromise as much. I really don't. I know that there might be some people telling you. Now, if this is legal at all, listen to your lawyers. I do not do legal advice here at all. But there is kind of listen to your gut. Listen to your gut and do what you know to be right. Again, the Chariot that we talked about, Archangel Metatron. Metatron believed to have been Enoch before the flood. Talked with God in the earthly plane, does the same in the heavenly plane. Now, determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. So people are watching you, my Aries, and they're waiting to see what you're going to do. They're waiting. But again, the Chariot does have victory attached to it. The victory is already promised. Next card reversed. The King of Ariel. King's underlying energy is air energy. Ariel is our earth energy, pentacle energy. That's our Taurus. There's going to be Mercury's going to be changing into Taurus. I think it's like the 8th or 9th. Don't quote me on that. But Mercury, communication, basically getting very down into the earth energy, communication, your electronics, your computer work. So it's going to get very real with whatever it is. You're going to be talking details. You're going to be talking details with when Mercury goes into Taurus, okay? It's not necessarily going to be pie in the sky energy or just kind of like this is where we're thinking we're going to go. It's like getting the details down on paper, writing out that business plan, getting that contract signed or getting the contract made up. King of Ariel, like I said, King's underlying energy is sword. This is our earth energy. King is also very wise, very earthy. This is subject matter expert. This could be a lawyer. This could be a doctor, somebody that you do respect, somebody who's been financially responsible. And this could be a financial planner also. But, so that's what the King of Ariel kind of talks about, kind of gives that vibe off. To me, it's like, especially since, that Mercury thing came, it's like you're going to be working out details. Whatever it is, the decision you make, it's going to be a good decision for you. It's going to be the right decision for you. But now you have to make you have to iron out the details. You have to get, you have to get things down on paper. Again, not legal advice. Go see a lawyer for that, okay? But the King of Ariel is successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well, professional and financial success. You're using resources wisely. So it all comes down to, my Aries, once you really make a decision. Now, remember too, no decision is a decision. Sometimes people are asking you to change, and and saying, no, I'm not going to change. But I do feel like there's a rededication. So if this is a rededication to your job, but it could be a rededication to your career, something that was once satisfying, maybe became a little stale. Any of those relationships I talk about, it feels like it's a rededication to it, but you have to make the decision to do that, my Aries. Okay? So let's see what we have here. But again, victory, and that's getting it all down, getting it down on paper, getting the details ironed out. Okay, reversed. So all your cards were reversed. Here we are. The Ace of Action. So we have the One of Fire. We have your energy here, Leo and Sagittarius. This cherub is heralding a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, or pursuing your dreams. This is a card of action. So again, this is, stop procrastinating. And if you've been procrastinating, it's time to really get busy. It's also a great time to start a new business. Have confidence in your abilities. So this is, once you make the decision, things go very quickly for you. The only thing that's been holding it up is the decision-making process. I feel like that's your decision-making. But it could be somebody else. It could be somebody else has been holding back on giving final word. But once final word comes, it moves quickly. The King of Ariel, when I say getting the details ironed out, if it is a contract, please, please, please have somebody that really knows contracts look that over. Okay? Sometimes we get so caught up in the moment and the excitement that we don't realize that we're signing the house away. Okay, here we go. Not reversed. What crystal or energy for my Aries? Moss agate. New beginnings. So this is all that. Nature connection, that has that earth energy. Animal allies, but also security. So you may, because then whatever this is all about, if this is, somebody watching it, getting it all detailed, I do think you have the know-it-all, my Aries, to iron out these details. It's just that once it's all said and done, have somebody that really knows the contract. If this is a contract, look through it. Okay? So, this looks like a change. This is a positive change, but you have to decide. Anyway, my Aries, take a moment again to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Aries, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.